Hi, in this video we're going to look at the Dire Foes boxes that have just been released by Infinity, or by Corvus Belli for Infinity. So they've released 3 of them so far. There's another couple due out next month. What they've done with the Dire Foes box sets is you get 2 characters, generally the grudge sort of animosity matches from the original game. So you know, it's Pano versus Combined because they hate each other. There's Aleph versus Nomads, again hate each other. So it's kind of the normal the aggressions that you in the factions from the original book. What you get in each pack is you get 2 models, and these models are generally special characters that are a little bit like the Special Ops models that were brought out several months ago. You also get a civilian model. So the civilian model is basically an objective counter for some of the missions. In the boxes you also get a series of art cards, download code which gives you a PDF file that contains some fiction, and a special mission for the use of the models you get in the pack. So if we have a quick look at the first one we're going to look at is the Mission 1 pack, which is the Train Rescue, which is Pano versus Combined. And if we look at the back, I'm not going to show you individual models because the actual pack's artwork shows them much better, and also you can obviously look on the internet where there's a lot more shots and angles for these models. So as you can see, in this case you're getting Tratek Anyet, you're getting the Fusilier Bipandra and Fusilier Angus, who is the civilian model. So it comes in a traditional normal sized Infinity box, the little cardboard box inside. Inside that cardboard box you will find 3 little packs, 1 for each of the models. Not going to cover those in detail because they won't show it on the camera. You get a series of art cards, which I'll cover shortly, and you get a mission pack code which you can use to download a PDF which contains a little bit of fiction and the profiles for the characters and the special mission that you can use the models for. So if you look at the art cards first, in this pack you get an art card for each of the main models. Now these are A6 art cards, so they are roughly a quarter A4. And they are sort of postcard size, so you can probably find a picture frame that contains sort of multiple slots to put in different postcards, and you'll be able to kind of frame up a collection of prints that way. You also get the concept arts, so you've got the concept art here for the Tratek, Fusilier Angus and Fusilier Bipandra. Now I just want to quickly cover this in particular. So when we originally saw this concept art, we'd assumed that, like the special ops models that came out a few months ago, we would get a weapon sprue that would cover the various weapon options shown on the model. It's not actually the case. You get the primary weapon for the model, so you don't get a chain colt as an additional weapon to put on the model. A little bit disappointing with that, because these are intended as alternate gender versions of the Spec Ops models in some cases. We kind of assumed that we might be getting these extra weapon sprues, but if you look at the actual model itself, although you do get a fair number of little bits and pieces in the bit, that's actually all to make the model up itself. And the best way to see it actually is, yeah, this is exactly what you're going to get. You're not going to get the extra weapon options. So again, a little bit disappointed by that, but I guess maybe it came down to the price point of what they were trying to do. So you get the 3 miniatures, little bags with their codes. You get the art cards, and you get this little download code. So I've looked out here just to stop you guys, using the same code that I've used. The codes are unique. What the download says basically is once you've used the code, you can reuse the code. However, the mission pack will always be sent to the same email address that was registered with the code initially. And what basically happens is you put your code in at the URL provided in this little slip, and it will email you a PDF, a zipped up PDF file, about sort of 4 to 9 meg, depending on which one it happens to be. When you're putting in the codes, be careful. There is some alteration. So for example, the number 1 and the capital I are both in use. So if you find that you've maybe used you think it's a 1, you've put a 1 in and it comes back error code, try swapping that 1 out for a capital I instead, and you might find actually that's what the case is. I found that with one of mine. It took a while to work out because it was a 4-digit number, and actually one of those digits was a capital I instead. So when you download it, you will get a mission pack, and this is the Dark Mist one, which is the I'll show you shortly. But basically the start of the pack is, so you can print these out, you can leave them in PDF. The start is basically some fiction. As you can see, these are really nicely done. There's a lot of artwork in them. And if we work our way through it, There's a little bit of background about the characters that are actually in it. And as you work your way through it, you'll get to the point where it tells you the mission. So in this case, we've got the Dark Mist mission, so it gives you some objective information, how to set up the scenario, gives you a deployment template and what you need to do in this particular mission, and then what happens at the end. And then right at the end of the PDF, you also have the profiles for the characters shown here, and again these are available on the Army Builders and online now. So you get one of those for each of the packs. So the only thing I'm going to do now is just quickly show you the art packs for the other ones. So this is the Mission Pack 2, the Fleeting Alliance one. So this has got the Nomad Aleph, and then you've got the concept art for those characters, and the concept art for the Marine Engineering Officer. And then just to show you exactly what you are getting there, there's the back of the box for that one. And so lastly, you've got the Dark Mist one, which is the Yujing, the Comtech, and the Ariadne Volunteer. And again, you have the art pack for those, and then the concept art. So that's the 3 Diafo packs that are out so far. There's another 2 out next month. These ones are provided by Valiant Wargames. There's a link showing on the screen at the moment and in the text below. They've got stock of them at the moment, so you can go and get them from there. Hopefully you found this video useful to show you the contents of the packs. Leave any comments below. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel so you can keep getting updates on the various unboxings that we will do. And we will again be doing 2 more when we get the packs next month. Thanks so much for watching.